Welcome to Real Kiwi Fishing. This week Pea and I out on the west, just in the harbour, one of the harbours, and we're just going to have a bait and burley sesh. Just have the old good old bait and burley going. Pea's hooked up to our first little fish. We actually haven't got the burley over as yet. Thought we would just stop and have a try before we drop the burley. It's not too bad for the bin.
Yep.
So yeah, bait and burley sesh today out on one of the west coast harbours. Hopefully get into a few fish. Hope you guys enjoy. Yeah, hooked up again. Pea's actually carving up a shark that I caught. Actually love using shark out here. The snapper actually love it. It's not a big fish, so I might let this one go. He's just caught in the corner of the mouth. Beautiful nick. He's probably about 36, 37, but we'll let him go. There's some bigger fish there. And Pea's just been carving up the shark we got. Just into little strips, pretty much like the KIWI. And it's actually quite good bait out here. Not a lot of people use it. It's actually quite good. It's real tough, stays on the hook. Even tougher than KIWI. I've caught four or five fish on this little piece of shark. That's the great thing about it. They'll still have a go at it. In about 3 meters of water. It's a nice bank up behind us and it just drops away into the channel. And we're just fishing that sort of drop. It's a lot of fish here, a lot of little fish. Around that 30 centimeters. And it's like once the small ones know, they turn up in numbers. There you go, that was on that little piece of shark. They just love it. It's not a big fish. We haven't even got the burley down. Here you go. He's takeable, but we'll let him go. Chuck another bit on. I like keeping the skin on. A lot of guys take that skin off, but I keep it on, makes it even tougher, and the snapper don't mind it. And that's why I'm catching sort of 5, 6, up to 7, 8 fish on the one piece. Here it's hooked up again.
I think the shag, I hooked up a shag.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Pea reckons he's hooked up a shag.
A shag with tail.
Double hook up. Still haven't dropped the burley. Thinking about dropping it now. Maybe get some bigger fish turning up. Tide's still running out.
Yep.
It's a nice fish. It's probably close to 40 centimetres. It's pretty much what we're catching. Still a lot of little fish here. So we're thinking of dropping the burley. See if we can get some bigger fish coming around. I'll sort the burley out. Got about 4 or 5 in the bin, so hasn't been too bad. It's got a big 5 kilo. Chuck it in that normal onion sack. Just lasts a bit longer, then straight in my actual burley bag. Mainly just use that main burley bag for strength. You can give it a good crank. So that's pretty much it on my homemade rope.
What is that? Is that a bird?
Yeah. So we'll see how that goes. And if we still get small fish, we might do a little bit of a shift. So on the bottom, it's only about probably 2.5 meters. 3 meters. Set. So we'll see how that goes. As that tide drops, there's a bank come out of the water. Pea's hooked up again behind me. So yeah, there's a few nice fish turning up. They're not big, but real nice harbour fish. Nice pennies. Yeah, there's a bank right here and it runs all the way down there for about maybe half a k, and that'll come out of the water. And we're just fishing that ledge of it, basically. That little drop off. Another nice fish, real nice condition, really golden, that golden colour, fat as well. Done a little bit of a shift. Actually the fish went off the bite where we were, so we've come over the back in the shallows, go over the sand, sort of the sandbars over the back here to a couple of little channels. We'll see how we go. We've dropped the burley. At least they're not tiny fish, but hopefully there's some better ones. So yeah, we're just sitting in a nice little channel, 5 meters. Got the sandbars around us up the back. Get a lot of fish in here at times. Can be a lot of small stuff as well, but we'll see how we go. Here's hooked up. At least there's fish here. It's nothing worse than sitting there and not even getting bites. But hopefully there's a couple of goodies here mooching around. Even if we sort of get 2 or 3 in this spot, it's a little bit better than the one I just had. He's pretty much takeable, but he's probably about 35 actually. One of the best baits you can use on the Kaipara. Live yellowtail. Got this massive yellowtail. Huge thing. It's like the size of a KIWI, a little KIWI. But I've hooked up on a livey, and that livey that I threw out, I actually got a real massive hit before this one. Which spattered as I was trying to wind up those yellowtail. And this one's come in and grabbed the leftovers. Nah. It's not a bad fish, it's not big, but he's a nice fish. Swallowed it.
Swing it off, scoop it up, you want the net.
Might as well, it's just there.
Because it's spiked through the bait, the net, line.
They're just so powerful in that current.
I want to put on your receipt.
Tut. There you go. It's not a big fish, but a nice fish for the bin. So obviously that first one grabbed the head, smashed it in half. I missed it, and he came back for the tail. Still got half a yellow left, so I'm gonna chuck that out. Just running a little bead, probably about a 1 ounce. A little bit of current here, but nothing too strong. So we'll see if can hook up again on that half a yellow. They're just such good baits, especially fresh and whole. Pea's actually got a real nice little yellow up the front. He's rigging up. But yeah, when you get liveys in the harbour, on the West Coast harbour, you got to grab them. Got a couple, and they've got that massive one in there. He's probably about 35, going on 40 centimetres. And that's what's going to catch our bigger fish. Those big fish just love those whole macks. Still kicking, sending out those vibes. I've got a little customer on mine, just small. Little, that one. Just leave it there, I'll get it. You do your line, it's getting bites, is it? KIWI will come and grab it. 3.
Oh yeah, baby.
And look at that.
Look at it.
Perfect size.
Gotta make the most of it.
Ooh. Oh.
Mine is going. I let it go. Let it run.
Pea's got something. He's got a customer. I had a nice grab. That was a nice grab. Got another little yellow here.
Oh, oh, oh.
Oh yeah. What I like to do.
Sugar twice at a time. You put it in my bin because there's nothing in it.
Just clip the tail off.
Eh?
Stops it from swimming around too much. But That gives out the vibes. Oh yeah! Hooked up again. Another nice fish. Those yellowtail. What can you say? If you can get your hands on those, they are dynamite. You just have that better chance for those better fish. They'll be sitting back there in the burley trail, waiting for those bigger baits.
Oh yeah!
Not a big fish, but another nice fish. Yeah. Live baiting the West Coast Harbour. Can't go wrong. That one's for you, Nico.
You in?
Dropped and then he came back and dropped it again. They're loving them. Gonna go a little bit heavier on my sinker. I can feel it not really on the bottom. When I let a lot of line out, the fish grabs it. It's obviously closer to the bottom, so I think I'll just go up a notch. Pea's hooked up again. He's using a little bit of shark this time.
That light's going crazy too.
Got some livies on here. Maybe even a snapper. Definitely something bigger.
Oh, it's something bigger.
Probably a KIWI.
Be a snapper.
Hooked up. A little bit better fish. Fish of the day.
Not really.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. On the yellows go the max.
No. The fat lady's not singing yet.
Oh, she's sung, brother. She's holding the camera.
Just bring that little penny up, boys.
It's not big, but it's a nice fish. bait around. Something different. Big fish in here. It's crazy how it swims, eh?
Yep. I will catch a big one too, but then I'm recording you.
Oh, that's right. The fat lady loves to record.
Shh. No, don't start it. Just hurry up. That's a good fish. That's a good one. Yep.
Not a bad fish on the old soft bait.
Good stuff.
Well, we're going to call it a day, guys. It's a good day. Caught quite a bit of fish. Let quite a bit of fish go. And we've got about 8 or 9 nice fish in there. Quite big. So around there 50 centimetres. So we let a lot go. Obviously that size you don't need to keep too much. So hope you guys enjoyed the little footage there. It's pretty awesome, and getting into those live baits really pretty much worked for us today. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Until next time, tight lines. Thanks for watching another great day out fishing with Real Kiwi Fishing. And you can also find more of my movies on my YouTube channel, Real Kiwi Fishing.